Roboteers, stand by.
Let's have a look at the teams up in the pods. Agrabot 3, captain by Peter Leach on the left, 259 and Adam Clark on the right-hand side. And now on the left there, Infinity, their captain Steve Fernon, on the right, Infernal Contraption, and their captain Jonathan Peli. They're in the arena for the house robots, the flamethrower, Sergeant Bash, and Sir Killalot with the pincers and that deadly lance.
3, 2, 1, activate.
So here we are, first of our four-way melees in this heat. And immediately, a little bit slowly into the action goes Infernal Contraption there in the middle. 259 looks potentially very, very destructive. Infernal Contraption and Infinity do a little bit of battle, and Infinity is already bent and buckled. Also doing good work out there is Agrabot 3, very experienced. Once beat Razor, I seem to remember, in Robot Wars 3, Agrobot, trying to get in underneath Infernal Contraption. Low ground clearance, Infernal Contraption. Infinity has pressed the pit release button. Well, it needs some sort of merciful release to get it out of its pain! And Infinity has decided enough is enough, and they've driven straight into the pit. They released the pit button and went straight into it, which is sensible. Mind you, when you consider the punishment they'd already taken, was that a sensible move? Now look at this, 259 bumping and barging against Infernal Contraption, which is invertible. It means it can run both ways. A lot of robots can these days. There's Agrabot to the left, that's Infernal Contraption, and it seems to me Infernal Contraption had taken damage, and I wonder if we've seen some sort of plexiglass just thrust across the arena there from 259, ripped away from Infernal Contraption. You can see there, some sort of shard has gone from the top of it. Agrabot in against one of the arena sidewall angle grinders. Yes, you can see there the damage to Infernal Contraption on the top, and there's more now. And it was 259 that came in with that mighty weapon. We heard Adam Clark describing it early on again. I'll tell you what, there's some bruisability in that big spinning wheel. We're not talking about spinning fine lace out of that. We're talking about, metal munching. Infernal Contraption is feeling the pain. There's poor old Infinity down in the pit, and Infernal Contraption wants to get in there with him. Go on, please. Move up, punch up, punch up. I'm going to get in there as well. Refbot counting them down. Well, the crowd know that it's the end of Infernal Contraption.
Cease.
And they go out, along with Infinity and Agrabot 3, and the impressive 259 are through.
Stand by.
Let's have a look at the teams then. Behemoth, Anthony Pritchard, Kane Aston and Michael Pritchard, and together Infernal Contraption on the left, captained by Jonathan Peli, and CV on the right, captained by John Barker. In the arena for the house robots, Dead Metal with the serrated saw and the pincers, and Sir Killalot, those huge grappling claws.
2, 1.
So they fear Infernal Contraption, but it's Behemoth who comes slamming into Infernal Contraption. And the Imperial College students straight away, they were very confident. The University of Hertfordshire boys, Behemoth, they have experience of many a Robot Wars UK Championship fight. They have to watch that spinning drum, though, on Infernal Contraption. It has 4 big metal teeth on the drum. You're trying to see there the CV Open University axe coming down. CV is flipped. Will it be able to right itself? Behemoth's bucket scoop got in and underneath there. Very similar to a previous UK Championship winning machine called Roadblock in many ways. Behemoth with the front bulldozer scoop blade weaponry. CV's axe doesn't seem to be able to cause any sort of damage at all. They're driven it into the CPZ, and Behemoth look very, very strong here. Anthony Pritchard is driving. Michael Pritchard, his brother, is at the weaponry. Kane Aston is the engineer of the team. But have they ground to a halt, Behemoth? They've stopped right in the middle of the arena. And they are perplexed. Infernal Contraption on the attack. You're seeing there the CV team, they're still moving. Behemoth had started magnificently, but what is going on there, saying the ref bot is coming in? I don't believe it is the reaction from the Behemoth team. Stunned Great start. Burnt themselves out. Look at that. They'll be crying all the way back to the lecture theatre tonight because Behemoth are no giants of the Robot Wars University Challenge. The battery has come out, is the excuse from the Behemoth team. That is bitterly disappointing for them. They had looked potentially destructive, very aggressive, well-controlled, stylish, and now crestfallen as the CV team look on, buffeted by Infernal Contraption. They will survive to fight in the second round of this University Challenge on Robot Wars. Behemoth are about to be flung to oblivion. Big, heavyweight, 100 kilos machine onto the flame pit. I wonder now if they regret writing CV, if they'd left it alone. Would the battery have stayed in? Would Behemoth have stayed in? Will the boys tell us? Oh, I don't know. They don't seem in the mood for talking. Of Wales, Carl Bater, David Sanford and Ed Butcher.
Roboteers, stand by.
And in the arena for the house robots, Sir Killalot once again with that lance and the flamethrower of the Sergeant. Attention for Sergeant Bash.
3, 1.
Infernal Contraption does a bit of a wheelie and a spin and a pirouette or two, and Infinity tries to, stay out of trouble. Just egging Infernal Contraption on, though, with that big drum. Reminds me of Stinger here, but Stinger's got a swinging mace. Infernal Contraption's got that spinning drum with the teeth on it. Plenty of grip as well, and Purchase, it needs it. That's a great shove by Infinity. They are very much here, the surprise packets of this University Challenge, and they have Infernal Contraption on the ropes, as it were, the angle grinder and the arena sidewall, and now clutched between the claws of Infinity and the flamethrower of Sergeant Bash. Infernal Contraption has to do something here, and quick, it's all Infinity, pushing and driving. They can get up to 12 miles an hour out of this. They have a high and suspect ground clearance of 2 centimetres, but Infernal Contraption cannot get to grips and take advantage. They are on the defensive, they are being pushed and shoved, both machines 100 kilos in weight. Infernal Contraption right up against it here. In comes Sergeant Bash. Infinity has done all the work thus far. We're seeing there the Infernal Contraption team in trouble. There from the arena camera angle. Well, they spun and they got away from each other there. As part of that Infinity weaponry been buckled, it has. Buckled and bent. Great camera shot there from above. In comes Sir Killalot. Now this could turn into a war of attrition. Which machine can last the longest in a CPZ against the house robots? Infinity are hoisted. The Aberrants with boys very nearly out. This is a terrific fight. The wheels are spinning. Infernal Contraption bucking to and fro. Infinity trying to get away from Sir Killalot. Sir Killalot boxing them in. They're after Infinity. Sir Killalot has Infinity. Hoisting up the boys of the University of Wales. Oh, they've done brilliantly here, I think. That would be a sad ender away from Sir Killalot. Just saw a sight there of the Welsh team. They're bashing on Infernal Contraption once again. It's been a good second half to the battle for Infernal Contraption. The weaponry can get up to speed in 3 seconds, they told us. It doesn't look as if it's capable of that right now. Slowed almost to a halt. Aberystwyth again, chasing down on the Imperial College boys from London. Spinning madly, Infernal Contraption, but going nowhere. A little bit like a student coming out of the student union on a Friday night. Infernal Contraption, almost in the claws of Sir Killalot. Turns. There's nothing lazy and layabout about these students. It's up and at 'em. And in the corner in the CPZ, Infernal Contraption could get us a kilowatt slam any moment. Get out, get out. Wake up, get out of bed. I know you probably haven't heard that too often in your student lives, but I'm telling you to do it now. Get away. In comes Infinity. Away goes Infernal Contraption. It's going to go to the judges, is it? Within seconds. Can Infinity finish it? What a battle this has been. Very close. Oh, the judges will have to decide. That was splendid. Well done.
Roboteers, stand by.
So the teams then, Infernal Contraption there on the left, Jonathan Peli captain, Duncan Champensley leads Mantis on the right, Bulldog Breed on the left, the Summerfields, and Jabber on the right. Kevin Graham Askew is the captain. Sergeant Bash is in the arena for the House Robots, and so is Mr. Psycho.
3, 2, 1.
On paper then you have to look for Bulldog Breed, the seeded machine, and quick to the arena centre there to gain control of the centre as Infernal Contraption bounces into Jabber and then spins away, is turned, that's okay, they can run both sides up. The machine that was made out of sewer pipes. Bulldog Breed has a sniff and a little push into the CPZ, that's the corner patrol zone, where the House Robots love to patrol, and they were nearly out then, and Jabber has been picked up very easily by Mantis. This is what they said they hoped to do, the Mantis team. Duncan Champensley, Jonathan Liversidge and Chris Barber pick a machine up and dump it out of the arena very quickly, and Bulldog Breed is slamming in here. Right into Infernal Contraption, bounces away, showing good durability. Sergeant Bash is in there, the ref bot top of your picture, and still Mantis can't finish Jabber off. So we know they can clutch and pick a machine up off the arena floor, but can they dump? Can they release a machine? Bulldog Breed slamming in to Mantis. Mantis maybe a little bit too pensive. Now, what's happened here? The three of them have got slammed in together, jammed in together. Infernal Contraption came bashing in and is away. What is Mantis going to do eventually with Jabber? Drop it is the answer. Jabber's spinning blade still working. Mick Orm is the weapons operator of the team. Slowly turning there in Sergeant Bash's jaws. Infernal Contraption running every which way, but loose at the moment. Jabber, I think, has impaired mobility against arena sidewalls. I don't think Jabber's going to get out from there. Infernal Contraption certainly is. Mantis has done enough for me in terms of aggression and style, should it go to a judge's decision. And they're the Mantis team, we can see them from behind. Bulldog Breed slams into them again. Very experienced machine. Oh, what's happened there? Something's come out of Bulldog Breed. Look like mesh or webbing of some sort. Certainly came out of Bulldog, but there it is, look, you can see it now. They should not have any webbing or mesh or net inside their machine. I don't know what it is. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt for now, but it's trailing across the arena floor. It can snag spinners and blades. That's why they are not allowed. It can snag onto the angle grinders. Bulldog Breed still pushing away, still slamming away, but I'm sure the judges are going to have a word to say about this. What is that tangled underneath there? It's right in the gizmo of Bulldog Breed, in the innards. Goes to a judge's decision. This is going to be interesting.
Fantastic battle.
Roboteers, stand by.
To become king of the spinners, will it be Infernal Contraption, Jonathan Peli, Gary Ewer and Ray Thompson? Barbara's 2 and a bit, or Shredder Evolution. The Barbara's team on the left, captained by Simon Rafferty. Shredder, captained by Paul Hunt. They're in the arena for the House Robots, a killer lot. Mr. Psycho 2, rumbling and grumbling.
3, 2, 1, activate.
So the spinners meet. Looks like an old tape deck, the Shredder Evolution. What's a tape deck, Grandad? I hear you asking. Yeah, well, there you go. I'm old, I'm decrepit. These aren't. Barbara's 2 and a bit. Infernal Contraption. Oh! Where on earth did that come from? Let's have a look. Well, it may have come off the front of Infernal Contraption. May have come off Barbara's 2 and a bit. To be honest, I can't tell. One of them out there is damaged. Infernal Contraption on the back foot. Does the spinner have a foot? Don't think so. Shredder Evolution. Almost on its side, bashing down again. There's a fair bit of metal flying around out there on the arena floor, I can tell you. Very, very close. It's a question of pride. Who is the best spinner? Shredder Evolution, just bashing into the house robot as the pit descends. Mr. Psycho tries to get in a hammer blow, and it is a mighty one as well. A close shave for Barbarous 2 and a bit. Close. Never mind. It's out in the arena floor, down into the pit. There it is, Barbarous 2 and a bit. In the pit. Did it itself, really. Then there were two, Shredder Evolution and Infernal Contraption. The tyres shredded it, or I think it's actually the outside rim of Infernal Contraption, and that gives you a clue as to that earlier damage. It obviously came off Infernal Contraption, that bit of metal we saw cleaved away earlier on in this. They're hardly spinning, more like trying to grind out a result now, as the ref bot looks on with unfeeling eyes. Low angle, as we're seeing there, the Shredder Evolution team briefly. In comes Mr. Psycho. Crowd wants action. Mr. Psycho wants the feel of rubber and metal in those giant claws and Infernal Contraption. That's 97 kilos and 3/4 of a metre in length. Give you some sense of size of Mr. Psycho. Into the flames. And we know the motors won't like that, and neither will the rubber tyres. And it is a tired-looking Infernal Contraption. Dumped in the pit, which leaves cease. Buckle up, this could be smashing, not too nicey, and Infernal Contraption got a bit of a wayward start. They're pirouetting. They're worried because they haven't had much practice fighting in the arenas. There's Gabriel with a big tyre, it's the size of a washing machine there. Oh, and a little flip for a Crazy Coupe, a rusty and rustic robot built in a shed. Flip there by Beast. We know that can flip another competitor 10 feet in the air, they say. Down comes a mighty axe of Gabriel. They have 4 interchangeable weapons. Crazy Coupe 88 in with the house robot. I think they've been immobilized. Good speed across the floor from Infernal Contraption. It's the lightest robot out there by some 13 kilos. That is a worry. Good control by Beast, lacking protection, but it is causing damage. And meanwhile, what's Infernal Contraption doing? Oh, up on one wheel. But Gabriel, down goes the pit. They're peering to see what's happening. Infernal Contraption away and dancing with Beast. Oh, they're down and out. They had the brawn. They said they had the brains. Yeah, really? Out go Infernal Contraption. And I can't see too much life in Crazy Coupe either. They got 2 near-dead metal earlier on. I think that's caused the damage.